played through this game more times than I could possibly count. So it's sort of, it's one of those things I'm pretty comfortable with. You know, there's Halo 1 especially, you know, it's one of those games that has been a part of my life for 24 years, something like that. And it's a classic. It's a stone cold classic for a reason. I did change the controls this time to sort of the, what is it, the infinite, universal infinite control scheme to try. I've been using that a little bit in like Halo 3 multiplayer online. So I'm curious how that will feel in a campaign context. Probably I'll go to throw a grenade occasionally and just aim in and feel stupid for a second. But, you know, your muscle memory when you play a lot of, you know, a lot of Call of Duty and a lot of Battlefield and a lot of Destiny and some of the other games, a lot of Fortnite, you know, you do get used to aiming in with that left trigger. So
How did they
Get here first? The Covenant ships have always been faster. As for tracking us all the way from Reach,
I forgot to turn on subtitles, so I apologize. I'll do that after this cutscene,
no one could have missed the hole we tore in
unless I forget.
subspace.
I'll try to remember that.
They were waiting for us on the far side of the planet.
So, where do we stand?
Our fighters are mopping up the last of their recon picket now, nothing serious.
I like to play with the classic 2001 graphics, but yet with the anniversary soundtrack, the more orchestral score.
Bring the ship back up to combat alert alpha.
Make of that what you will, I guess.
Everyone.
Halo 2 Anniversary, I will usually just go full Anniversary because they did a pretty damn good job with Halo 2.
I've already begun.
Halo 1 Anniversary, I'm not so fond of the... I have fond memories of playing Anniversary when it came out and sort of reliving things at the 10-year anniversary, but it does feel smaller because of the lighting and just like the... I guess like the higher amount of texture in the frame. It kind of takes the scale down and sort of shatters the illusion a little bit. I think that's not a controversial thing to say. I think that the anniversary graphics look pretty nice, but it does lose something, you know. Halo 1 is a pretty... some pretty epic like environments, you know. I think that's why it became the hit that it was. Had sort of that mythic scale, you know.
Am I right, Marines? Sir, yes, sir.
Damn right I am.
Double time.
Attention all personnel. We are re-engaging the enemy. External and internal contact imminent.
All you greenhorns who wanted to see Covenant up close, this is gonna be your lucky day.
So many of my friends would just skip this cutscene if we were playing co-op campaign back in the day. So I feel like this cutscene is the one I've seen the least of the original game. It wasn't like until I started playing the game all by myself, you know, a lot of years later. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about this opening, you know. People would get to a certain point and kind of skip ahead, I think. It might have been split into like 2 cutscenes or something. Because we would see that opening bit, but not the like the mobilization stuff with the Sarge and the tanks. Like, okay, let me flip the subtitles on real quick if I can find them. Accessibility would be a good place for them. Automatic, but they weren't on, so on should be good. Should be good. That should do it. Save settings. There we go.
Chief, please look around the room. I need to get a calibration reading for your battlesuit's diagnostics. Good. Thank you, sir.
I'm bringing the health monitors online, sir.
The UI design and everything in this is
No freezer burn.
so good still.
Okay, sir. Go ahead and climb out of the cryo tube.
The way they kind of integrated all the tutorial and the suit calibration stuff into, like,
I gave you a double dose of the wake-up stim.
you know, it's all part of the
Take a quick
narrative,
walk
the
around
world
cryo
building.
bay and join me at the optical diagnostic station when you're
You know,
ready.
you didn't start the campaign, you got a dose of the wake up stim, and then your shield is like a literal, you know,
I know the ordnance techs usually take care of your targeting sensors, but we're short of time, Chief. Just look at each of the flashing panels to target them. When you lock on, it'll change color. Okay, that looks good.
Sir, I'm getting some calibration errors. I'm going to invert your looking pitch, so you can see if you like it better that way. Try targeting the flashing lights.
oh, inverted. It forces the inverted to just see.
Better, or should I switch it back?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
There we go.
Try looking up and down again, please. Do you want me to leave it like that or switch it again? Try targeting the flashing lights again.
Negative.
Okay. Try looking up and down again, please. Do you want me to leave it like that or switch it again? Okay, I'll leave the pitch normal. But if you want, you can change it yourself later.
I think this is the only game that, like, forces you to do inverted
Please
for a
follow
second.
me to the energy shield test station.
Fire teams, report to defensive positions Alpha through Sierra. Sensors show inbound Covenant boarding craft. Stand by to repel boarders.
It's so funny, back in the day, you know, you would go play at a friend's house or whatever, and
Okay, bring his energy shields online.
you know, I remember my buddy, like, who had an Xbox before anybody else I knew, like, his stepdad would play all the games on inverted controls, and so
Okay, sir. Bring them down to test
you
the automatic
either had to just kind of deal with inverted controls, or, like, potentially get yelled at if you forgot to change it back or whatever. But at the time, I think inverted controls felt fairly natural to me because of Star Fox 64. I think had default inverted, so it was like, it was not a
Captain,
big
we'll have to
deal.
skip the weapons diagnostics and
But, you know, I've played
Aye, aye,
enough
sir.
games since
Skipper
with
seems
normal
jumpy. We better get
controls that
moving. We'll find you weapons later.
Okay.
very rarely do I want to do inverted controls
Better get to
nowadays.
your evac group, Sam.
Maybe a first-person flight game, you know, that's about it.
They're trying to get through the door. Intruders in the IO2.
Sam!
That was like the most high-tech thing when this game came out, like, to see this sort of scene playing out in real time above you, and like, you could miss it, you know.
This way.
But, like, so much work obviously went into animating that and stuff. So when the first time you notice it, and, like, that it was happening sort of on camera or in frame, if you were paying attention, like, was so impressive at the time. This game's got a funny sort of contrast nowadays where the tone of the game is very cheeky and Bungie-like, but yet so many fans, myself included, read those Eric Nyland tie-in novels and novelizations back in the day that, you know, it really kind of elevated the material, you know. It wasn't like, oh, these are, you know, science fiction riffs on this and that, you know, like Aliens and Predator and Ringworld and whatever, Starhammer or whatever, you know. It elevated the material from being just a series of homages to, you know, okay, this is a universe that is going to live on for a long time, hopefully, you know. And I think you see that immediately in the sequel, the way they marketed Halo 2, the way the cinematics changed, the tone of the writing in Halo 2, and the use of the Arbiter and the, you know, the alternate viewpoints and stuff. So Halo 1 is an interesting time capsule that is in some ways the most Bungie feeling of the Halos, and also a lot of fans who sort of are latecomers to the series or what have you, like younger players, have a weird relationship with Halo 1 that you know, I'm grateful I don't have, you know, to me it's still damn good.
Good to see you, Master Chief. Things aren't going well. Cortana did her best, but we never really had a chance.
A dozen Covenant superior battleships against a single Halcyon-class cruiser. With those odds, I'm content with 3, make that 4 kills. Sleep well?
No thanks to your driving.
Thanks to your driving, yes.
So you did miss me.
Great
Must have been one of
relationship
their boarding
right out of the
parties. I
gate,
guess an
you know.
antimatter charge.
Ma'am, fire control for the main cannon is offline.
Captain, the cannon was my last offensive option.
All right, then. I'm initiating Cole Protocol Article 2. We're abandoning the Autumn. That means you too, Cortana.
While you do what? Go down with the ship?
The writing
In a
is
manner of
solid,
speaking.
the
The
voice
object
acting
found, I'm gonna try and land
outstanding,
the
right?
Autumn.
Right from day
All
one.
due respect, sir. This war has enough dead heroes.
I appreciate your concern, Cortana, but it's not up to me. The protocol is clear. Destruction or capture of a shipboard AI is absolutely unacceptable, and that means you're leaving ship. Lock in a selection of emergency landing zones, upload them to my neural lace, and then sort yourself for a heart transfer.
Aye, aye, sir.
Which is where you come in, Chief. Get Cortana off this ship. Keep her safe from the enemy. If they capture her, they'll learn everything. Force deployment, weapons research,
Earth.
Earth.
I understand.
Right from day one, you know, a lot of the things that are interesting and unique about Halo lore were baked right into the original game. You know, the Cole
Excellent
Protocol,
work. Thank you.
the
Are
sort
you
of
ready?
value of the AI constructs, and you know, the Flood, the Forerunner kind of mystery, and the sense of power
luck,
and
Master Chief.
scope that the Forerunners represent.
Your architecture isn't much different from the Autumn's.
Don't get any funny ideas.
There were a lot of things we didn't know about the Halo universe
I don't
in
keep
this
it
game,
loaded,
but
son. You'll have to find ammo as you go.
everything that they kind of developed afterwards just built on what was here. I like how his mouth is still kind of, you know, like he's
moving,
got
Mr.
the pipe in it.
Nothing you can do here.
Still doing the little Clint Eastwood.
Those Marines could use some help, Chief. Do what you do best.
They get mad because you steal their kills.
That burns. More. It's me.
Oh, I don't have grenades yet. He acts like I shot him, but I don't think I did.
Fan out and search.
See, they're not so tough.
And that's the same old familiar sandbox right there. It doesn't feel that different from Destiny, for good or ill. You know, that's still the winning formula, especially with this Halo Infinite control scheme mapped onto it. Feels pretty Destiny-like.
Careful, it could be anywhere. What the hell? Did something just hit us? Move it! Back to the airlock!
You know, not quite a boomer shooter, but certainly a classic old school feel compared to some of the stuff to follow. Very streamlined kind of game.
Come back to class so I can school you!
Not a lot of wasted dialogue.
They're using our lifeboat airlocks to attach their boarding craft. We go out and they come in. Clever bastards.
Nobody on this side!
A lot of the narrative is delivered through the, you know, the quiet moments, the environments, and the solitude of the chief, and the you know, the atmosphere of the music. You know, the sound effects of the banshees and the, you know, wraiths and all that, the floating vehicles. It's a very particular, you know, vibe, for lack of a better word. A lot of really talented artists. Human artists making human art and, you know, certainly taking inspiration from a lot of existing things, but a perfect sci-fi alchemy with, you know, a little bit of humor in there from, because Bungie can't help but be Bungie and be a little cheeky, and but at the same time, you know, grappling with heavy themes about, you know, what's worth sacrificing for the sake of, you know, whether that be, you know, Halsey and the Spartan program, or whether that be the what are we willing to sacrifice or do for the sake of eradicating the flood, you know. Of course, in this game, the flood is pure cosmic horror. We don't really have any kind of footing for what the flood are, other than, you know, the ultimate threat that the Halos were constructed to get rid of. I don't remember if this is somewhere I want to go over here. I feel like no. Oh, it just loops around. That's right. Stairs. It's like a big room here with lots of Marines, and then I think from here you see the big hallway with like the space battle effects out the window, if I remember right. Pistol feels really nice. I really enjoyed in Destiny 2's Trials of Osiris. There was a week or two where the Trials meta was to use this gun, which is like an exotic sidearm in Destiny 2. It's called the Forerunner, and it was nice for that weapon to get some love for, you know, by the meta for a week or two. It was like the ammo economy for it was bad, but you could get like one really easy kill at the start of the round if you had it equipped. Where is my... Oh, D-pad up, it's telling me. There we go. Whoops. Did not mean to change the graphics. There we go. D-pad up is a little bit weird, but everything else in this control scheme feels pretty natural, except for that D-pad thing.
We're too close. We need to find another route. Motion tracker shows all clear. Wait, we need to get through that door by an explosion.
I'm supposed to melee that guy, but I didn't. Oh well. At least that prompt didn't stay on my screen for the rest of the mission. Thought it might for a second. Here's the cryo bay where your And I think in the anniversary graphics it shows Linda as the other. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, Linda 058 from Blue Team. So she's unavailable, so I don't know if she like was in the other cryopod and then you know, went elsewhere. That makes the most story sense, that she would just not be anywhere near here, but you can't really see anything. Yeah. I'm guessing she just was in there and then now it's empty. Fun little Easter egg though. A lot of little Easter eggs in the anniversary, both anniversary games, really, with the terminals and cutscenes and stuff. A lot of Halo nerds have worked on Halo over the years, which has been really great. You know, they don't feel like completely divorced from each other. It's even the, you know, controversial or divisive Halos that come out, you know, they're made by people who seem to know, you know, the details, even if their idea of a good story or good character development is, you know, not what every fan would like it to be. You know, it's people who do their homework, and it's people who really give a damn. I hope we see that continue into the future. I don't know. But certainly that has been true, I think, through Infinite, you know, the Infinite era, such as it was or is. Still stuff happening on Infinite, but definitely not what it should have been in terms of like an ongoing, you know, unfolding story or anything like that. You know, the way that Halo 5 had, you know, quite a life to it that Infinite just didn't get the benefit of for probably a multitude of reasons. You know, I think when Halo 5 came out, people were buying $99 games and $80 games, and, you know, loot boxes hadn't become quite the scourge that they would become, you know, two years later with the sort of double barrel of Overwatch and Battlefront 2, those sort of controversies. So, yeah, I mean, I'm sure that Halo 5, I'm sure the players were not thrilled by the rec packs, but it wasn't like this big shitstorm like Battlefront 2 was a couple years later. And so Infinite being a free-to-play game, you know, if it's not, you know, getting this kind of success that, you know, a big publisher, mega corporation like Microsoft demands of a free-to-play game, you know, the support has been kind of minimal compared to the competition.
A very good time to leave.
I like Infinite a lot overall. But it's definitely been different being an Infinite player than it was in sort of the good old days of Halo 5 10 years ago.
Look.
And the good old days of Halo 2 and 3 before that, I suppose you'd say. So in the original Halo campaign, you get to the Halo ring essentially in the first mission, or between the first and second mission. And from what I gather of the parts of season 2 of the TV show that I haven't seen, they get to the ring, what, like at the end of the season 2 of the show, just in time for it to be canceled. So you don't have to be like a rocket scientist to figure out, you know, kind of one of the ways that show went wrong, I guess. I enjoyed that show a lot. The first season, I should say. The first season was a lot of fun. I've watched very little of the season 2, but you know, season 1 was a mixed bag, but you know, I thought the episodes that were good were really good, like you know, the finale kind of shattered the illusion a little bit. It was just kind of like, what are they doing? Turning Chief into like a zombie.
Chief? Chief, can you hear me? At last. Are you all right? Can you move?
And I would say, yeah, Cortana, for my money, season 1 of the Halo show, like, people can point to a lot of things. I didn't really like the birth of Cortana, the way that was handled, and just the weird sort of, you know, Cortana being kind of like a prison that to put the Spartan in, you know, to put John in if he acted out, you know. I don't think that was a good way to kind of capture the core of their dynamic. And obviously they took the romance angle with a different character, but totally regardless of all that, like, it was just weird that Cortana was kind of a pair of sort of digital training wheels to, like, a fail safe for if you know, John acted out and went AWOL or whatever. That was pretty silly. Some pretty silly concepts there. A perfectly serviceable science fiction TV show that didn't really feel like it, you know. What's up, dude? How are you doing? I'm just monologuing about Halo. The ZA, it looks really pretty. I don't have a Switch 2 yet, I should say, but would like to get a Switch 2 at some point. It's just kind of like a low priority until, like, you know, new Zelda, new Star Fox potentially, or new Mario, but yeah, ZA, if I bought a Switch 2 like right now, like, that would be the game that I bought it for sure. The Switch Online stuff looks good. I mean, obviously there's like all the GameCube and Advance and stuff on there now, so definitely like not priority number 1 financially for me at the moment, but yeah, Donkey Kong looks really cool. It looks like it has kind of that Mario Sunshine kind of magic to it, or, you know, that kind of goofy Nintendo game that they're known for. Oh, you don't love ZA? Okay. Somebody was streaming, I think it was like Brian David Gilbert or whatever, the old Polygon video guy, was streaming like the Diamond and Pearl remake the other day, and that, I still want to play that. That looks really good to me. That's really sad that ZA is kind of a bummer. I don't know. I don't know what I expected, but it looks like a quality game, I guess, for... But I never played Arceus or whatever, so... I will say, for me, I would prefer they didn't get rid of like hard turn-based combat and make it into like, yeah, they have to impress the next one. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, like, I skipped Scarlet and Violet because it seemed like people were really lukewarm on that, but I had so much fun with Sword. Sword was like a great fucking game. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of been true for a while, that the graphics just haven't really evolved much since, like, what, you know, 3DS era, you know. I mean, they have a little bit, but like, yeah, they haven't made like the Breath of the Wild Pokemon game yet, like people would love to see, you know, like that kind of, yeah, leap forward, as you say, or whatever. But yeah, they probably did a lot of stuff with the technology, like with this one. Hopefully the next one's really good, but the fact that they're changing the combat systems up makes me nervous, because I love replaying like Red version, you know, and like Ruby, like the old school proper turn-based stuff. You know, I still think Red version was pretty perfect the way it was. I want to replay Silver all the way. That's kind of like the next one I would like to maybe emulate or something, but because Silver was pretty damn perfect too. I remember really liking Ruby, and then it was kind of like the 3DS era that I sort of checked out a little bit on Pokemon till Sword and Shield, and then I was like fully back with it for a while. Does it feel like Persona and Metaphor to you? Like what would you compare the ZA combat to? Oh, okay. So more like modern Final Fantasy maybe than Metaphor. The next like Japanese RPG that I might try to play will probably be Yakuza Like a Dragon, because I started that one and really enjoyed it. I feel like those games, I could probably become a Yakuza guy if I took the time to invest in them.
Look, more lifeboats. They're coming in fast. If those lifeboats make it down, that means they're going to be right on top of them.
Bowhammer, we need you to disengage your Warthog. The Master Chief and I are going to see if we can save some soldiers. Roger, Cortana.
That's like a fairly recent one, isn't it? It seems like a lot of people cite that one as their favorite. Yeah. Yeah, I want to play that too. Really, the main new game I've been playing is Mafia, The Old Country, where you're like in like old-timey Sicily.
This cave is not a natural formation. Someone built it, so it must lead somewhere. I've hacked into the Covenant battle network. It actually broadcasting tactical
I guess
data
like with Yakuza and a lot of those series, it's so intimidating how many games there are, but
I'm going to use your suit's
I try to just
transpods
give
to
myself
on
permission
the
to not
chat.
care so much about that and just like pick one and just play it like on its own merits. Kind of worked for me with Final Fantasy VII Remake, so I picked up that Shin Megami Tensei like 5 or whatever. to try. I'm just like, who cares? Like, I don't intend to play every game in every series. Like, I'll just, you know, like, you know, try things here and there when they're on sale and stuff. I wish Nintendo would just put some of their games on PC. Then I can just play like Pokemon Red forever. And play Wind Waker again without digging out my Wii U. Sam's usually got really great taste in games, but he's better at games than I am too. So, yeah, I tried very hard to emulate Wind Waker, believe me, and there was just like one step that I couldn't figure out how to do. Like, I like it when it kind of you don't have to do a lot of manual installation stuff, and it's just like, okay, here's the emulator, and you drag your ROM into it and it runs like flawlessly 4K 60 FPS or whatever. Yeah, that was one of the big things that made me actually think the Switch 2 looked worth buying like pretty early. So I don't know when I'll get one, if I'll get one, but yeah, Wind Waker would definitely get me to pay for the online for a while. I think GameCube is only on the Switch too, but I could be wrong about that. I haven't had to pay that close attention. But yeah, Wind Waker's a good one.
There's new traffic on the Covenant battle network.
I hope they add like some DS stuff to the Switch Online. Figure out a way to do that. That'd be kind of nice. Get like Link Between Worlds on there and stuff. What else have you been up to? You they would hate that, yeah. Been busy with kids stuff, or
Oh yeah, baby.
yeah. Yeah, I played some Hades 2, and I think I like the combat better than the first one, but part of me wants to go back and play the first one before I put much effort into the sequel. So that the weight of the story stuff works better for me.
Survivors detected. Marines concealed in those rocks.
Grenade! Man,
Oh yeah. I almost messaged you about that. I saw you were playing that like a ton. It's funny, this Destiny streamer that I watch all the time, Astacross, he like always brings up RuneScape whenever he wants to like make a point, because that's like his big point of reference for like MMOs before Destiny, you know. So it's kind of like a meme in his channel that he just brings up RuneScape all the time. I still have never played it. I just watched people play it in school, I think. Or maybe, I think you streamed it in Discord once too. I was no-lifing Destiny again for a while. Like, I did a year ago, and then I did it again pretty recently, and kind of hit a wall where I was like, okay, like, all my stuff is dropping high tier, and I'm like really high level, and it doesn't matter. So who cares? And then so now I'll probably wait for the Destiny Star Wars expansion, which is coming out in like December, I think. Weird time for a Destiny expansion. We'll see if that moves the needle for Destiny, giving players a lightsaber. I don't know. Yeah, you're not missing much, like, story-wise or anything. It's really fun to play for the most part right now, but it's in a weird spot. A lot of people don't feel like invested in it at the moment. Yeah. It was, supremely grindy like a month or two ago, and I totally fell for it. Felt really good to play for a while and level up, but you get really high level and it's just kind of it's like, okay, what now? You get like tier 5 loot, and pretty quickly that loses its shiny newness. It's just like, all right, I'm gonna go play a different game now. Alrighty. Still hop on and play Destiny PvP once in a while, but not quite as satisfying to play as Halo PvP or Fortnite or Call of Duty, Battlefield. Jesus, I'll miss like every snipe up close, evidently.
Echo 419 to Cortana, come in.
We read you, Echo 419. We have survivors and need immediate dust-off.
Roger, Cortana. On my way. I spotted additional lifeboats in your area. One near the cliff edge, and another near the head of the river. Hard to see from my altitude, but it looks like there are more survivors. Acknowledged. We're on our way.
Showtime!
Okay, 2 more of those marine groups that I gotta go rescue. Look for the blinking blue lights. Is it here? I think it's here. Yeah. So yeah, cross this spot and then go downstream.
Over here!
There's some Marines hiding in the hills above the structure.
Sniper ammo up here, I believe.
Save yourself! Get out of here!
Not that I need much, but
You're a sight for sore eyes, Chief. We're in a bad way. We've got wounded here.
we got wounded.
I'll call in a drop ship to pick them up.
Collateral. Sniper feels pretty good. went pretty smoothly so far, but these Marines are pretty hurt. I don't think they're going to survive the next little stretch. Over here. That gunner probably going to last half a second when I get to the downriver area. Cliffside.
Warning. I picked up reports that the Covenant has located and secured the Pillar of Autumn's crash site. Good news is the
I think I
Covenant's
came
still
from
alive.
there already, right?
Bad news is that the Covenant
Yeah.
has captured the entire surviving command. Let's hurry and find the final lifeboat so we can link up with the rest of the survivors.
I think right here.
More of them! I found them!
Am I in the wrong spot? I am in the wrong spot. I think I've already been here. How did I manage to loop around like that?
Here comes more! There it is! I don't... What the...
So did I came from... No, I didn't come from here.
Try that on!
Maybe they took cover.
Oh,
last
yeah,
time.
okay.
Let's check it out.
Hey, nice and smooth
I must have come from the middle. That's confusing.
That one's free! Man!
Oh god. That was close.
Over here!
Yeah, that gunner's gone. Oh no. Oops. The Marine AI is smart enough, but they're not terribly sophisticated in this one when it comes to knowing how to survive and also like switch seats and things like that when necessary.
The lifeboat's totaled, sir. There are supplies and weapons all over the place, but I can't find any bodies. Maybe somebody made it out of here alive. Stay on target!
Does this go there too? Does, yeah.
Maybe they took cover in that structure. Let's check it out.
Oh, hey man.
Found him! Roger that! There's another one! God, it burns! Man down!
What else is new? Anything besides the Switch 2? I feel like a million good movies have been coming out lately, and I've only seen like a couple of them. Probably gonna go see that Springsteen movie like Friday. Yeah. The only thing I've really been doing with like free time is when my kids aren't sick or whatever is I do like pub trivia a lot, like 1 or 2 nights a week. I go do that just to get out of the house and you know, not be a total hermit. And that's been a fun little hobby. That and streaming, I guess, are my new hobbies right now. Work has been so sort of just kind of dull and unchallenging that it's like gotta get some hobbies that are low stress and fun and not just sort of work and then think about work. Can't do that much longer. That's it's no fun. No bueno. All right, now I go underground, I think, to get the rest of them. I thought there would be a med kit right here. I could have swore there was, but maybe not. Maybe I got it already. That's possible too.
Roger that. Marines, assemble for
Excuse me,
evac.
sir. You're in the doorway. Is he looking for a mistletoe or what? Music sounds pretty good. A lot of cool, like, tribal drums and military sounding drums in this game. I love it.
We should secure the area before the dropship arrives.
Secure the area. Is that secure enough? I think I beat this mission now. Seemed pretty quick. RIP to that man.
He jumped in front of me, mate. That's the last of them. Roger that. I'm on my way.
New traffic on the Covenant BattleNet. I found Captain Keyes. He's being held on a Covenant cruiser, the Truth and Reconciliation, a ship I disabled.
The BattleNet must be like the Covenant version of Truth Social.
Truth and Reconciliation touched down on a desert plateau roughly 300 kilometers upstream.
They're like the prophets are tweeting again.
There's our ride. Get aboard and let's get out of here.
Welcome aboard, Master Chief. Ready for dust off.
That level flew by. This level used to feel kind of like the low point in the game to me when I was a lot younger. Because it's a little hard to find your way around with everything kind of looking the same, green hills and stuff, but nowadays I kind of just zip through it.
The enemy has captured Captain Keyes and are holding him aboard one of their cruisers, the Truth and Reconciliation. The ship is currently holding position approximately 300 meters above the other end of this plateau.
So how do we get inside the ship if it's in the air? The Corps issued me a rifle, not wings.
There's a gravity lift that ferries troops and supplies between the ship and the surface. That's our ticket in.
Once we get inside the ship, I should be able to lock on to the tracking signal from Captain Keyes' neural implants.
This one's definitely a banger.
Stick to the higher ground to the right. We should be able to.
This was always like most of my friends' favorite missions, and I thought they were all wrong for years, but nah, I mean, I think they were basically right. It is one of the best for sure.
Get ready to move in to support us, Sergeant. The Master Chief is going to covertly take out as many of the Covenant as he can. Don't open fire until you hear the enemy return fire on us. That should let us give the element of surprise.
Should probably get my shield back. I thought I was out of sniper ammo somehow. I was like, that's not supposed to happen for a long time. Whoops. Come near me. There we go. A lateral shot, hell yeah. Ooh.
Covenant forces detected up ahead. The path up on the left should let us sneak up around them. Cortana to Echo 419, requesting reinforcements at our position. Roger, Cortana. Echo 419 on approach.
Have you thought about getting Battlefield? Is that your kind of game?
Alert! Covenant dropships are inbound.
Who's with me?
Careful, could be
Don't let him
anywhere.
get away! That can't be all of them! Cavalry has arrived! Yeah!
Oh, nice. Yeah, let me know if you want to run some of the multiplayer. Like, it's a lot of fun.
Good one! Nice shot.
Oh shit, I fell. It's painful. Tomorrow? Yeah.
Follow me, Marine.
Tomorrow should work, I think. Yeah.
Does anyone see him? I think they all ran away. They're everywhere. Back me up.
I'm on vacation next week, and I have not had a vacation since like July of last year. So I've never been more ready for a vacation in my life. I like took vacation last July, and then we like got laid off, and then it was like, you know, job searching and interviewing and panicking and living on peanuts for, you know, whatever, 5 months. And then I got this contract gig now, which is fine, but it doesn't have benefits. So like, haven't had paid sick days or paid vacation time since last year, and good lord, like, it's gonna be 9 days off, and I cannot wait. Like, my body, like my bones need it. I just feel like, I don't know, like past a certain age, like it should just be the law that you have like a week of guaranteed paid vacation time, like no matter what your job is, if you're a freelancer or what, like they shouldn't just be able to be like, you know, vacation time is just unpaid or whatever. But anyway, I'm doing it because I need it. What is the game waiting on? Maybe I have to go through here now. I thought there was like one little guy hiding somewhere. Here we go. You know, it's waiting on me to go where I'm supposed to go. Whoops. But you've been relatively good otherwise. Like, work is pretty boring and uninspiring these days, but I just feel like the alternative is so much worse. Just tired always. Yep. Yep. That is it. Like, could be worse, but like, my god, I'm just exhausted all the time lately. I think that's probably part of why I wanted to start streaming. It's just like, if I was gonna like have a hobby, like I needed a hobby that was like therapeutic in some way, and like I'm not beholden to anybody like necessarily, you know, waiting on me to like do something. It's just like, you know, just hanging out, you know, my own little outlet or whatever. So it's been nice. I've enjoyed just kind of blowing off steam, making a fool of myself on camera. I'm always like, oh, I should write something. That would be a fun way to blow off steam. And you know, I have like all these creative ideas, but it's just like when your day job is writing articles, it's like, you know, it doesn't sound like a fun break vacation kind of thing at the moment. I'm just like, so I feel like sometime before too long, I think writing will no longer be my job. I foresee that, and then it'll become the thing I do for fun, hopefully, at some point, instead of what pays the rent. Because yeah, I have stuff I want to write, and it's just like I don't have any energy to do that. I wrote from 9 to 5. I was writing and about Amazon sales, so but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I feel like a new chapter coming on, one way or another, of like, you know, freelance something. I don't know, or we'll see. If I'm going to be writing articles, they need to just be something that's a little less boring, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, maybe I'll feel a little bit differently about it after having a vacation. Where are the hunters? Oh, here they come. I was like, why are they not coming down? I'm missing the orange spot. Gotta find the magic spot. They're kind of cute, aren't they? Deadly, but... I should make like those Snorlax body pillows that they make. They should make like a big hunter one. Or a beanbag chair of a hunter.
Cortana to Echo 419. We've reached the gravity lift and are ready for reinforcements. Copy that, Cortana. Hold tight, gentlemen. Bowhammer out.
It's only like half this mission, I think. Still like a lot left. It's a fun one, though.
Echo 419 inbound. Clear the drop zone.
That is bright. Every time one of the games has like a whiteout screen like that, it like messes with my webcam and turns me into like a phantom. So sorry if it did that.
We're in. I've got a good lock on the captain's CNI transponder.
I think this is where the invisible elites come into the game for the first time with the swords.
What? There's no Covenant here. Think maybe nobody's home.
Uh-oh. Oh! He found me. Jeez. Okay, let's pretend that didn't happen. Good shot, though. If I do say so myself, I got him. On Legendary, there's like so many of those invisible guys with swords. Might only be like 1 or 2 on normal. On harder difficulties, that part's crazy.
Hey, don't get cocky. Kiss this. Who's the man? You are. That's the best thing you do. We showed him. I know you're there. Straight.
Oh god.
Cover me. See, they're not so tough. Gonna be back, people. Whoa. Quit hugging them all. All right. What the? Come up and lay them down, Marines. Let's go. Ha! Ho! Firing!
I have to say, I like this Halo Infinite control scheme that they put in Master Chief Collection. Like, it makes the game feel a little bit more natural with some modern controls. Didn't know how it would feel to play the original one that way, but it's pretty nice.
We could use the side passages to find a way around. Chief, let's see if we can find a way to open this door.
Let's see, I think I'm looking for a hanger and then a switch in the hanger. Yeah, like this one. Or maybe not a switch, but...
That's the locker on the outside. Marines are waiting on the side. The controls to open it must be somewhere in this room.
Oh, yeah. Oh, down there, from the other side of the door. I think I'm going the right way. Most of this game is like autopilot for me, and then every once in a while I hit this passage where I'm just like, okay, I gotta think about this. That is empty. There we go. Now we gotta find the captain and make it happen.
Covering fire. Oh, my fault. I'm hit. Holy crap! This door sir.
We should get moving.
All right, everybody stay cool. Yell if you see anything.
Oh, they'll yell. They'll be like, "You killed him, mate. You killed him." Let's see here. Yeah, strong contender for best mission in the game right here, but I don't think it's my favorite because it doesn't have that sort of epic scope. This feels like a predecessor to a lot of the later stuff, like in What's Good About Reach, the like really Covenant-driven missions that end up feeling super epic. Kind of an oddball mission for this game. Oh, okay. I don't know what grenade that was. Kaboom. The Halo 1 physics. I guess that's like the Needler piling up on one of my teammates and then me standing next to him as he explodes, maybe. Something like that. Gotta be careful with those Halo 1 physics. It's just pandemonium. A lot of Destiny missions follow this format here with the big hangar and you're fighting like high and low at the same time. I see stuff in Destiny 2 all the time where I'm just like, oh, that's the hangar from Truth and Reconciliation. I think it's this one. She's going to use two-factor authentication. I think it's this one. It's funny the dialogue that you notice when you actually have subtitles on. Like Cortana like muttering to herself about the Marine getting on her nerves. Like, never really noticed that line, I don't think. Shit. One more somewhere, one more. I think. Maybe I have to go over here. Is this the door? This might be the door. I thought we were waiting for that other one to open. Yeah, we probably are. Sad I dropped my sniper, but that's alright. Kind of weird to use it in here anyway. There we go. Hunters. Yeah, I don't have a great way to take them out. Other than just patiently. I'm fucked. At least I'm right there, I think. I think I got that checkpoint pretty close. Alright, here we go. Take 2 on these hunters. If I can take one out, that would make the whole thing a lot easier. Ooh. That geometry. There we go. Hey, dude. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it, man. Have a good one. We'll, definitely rock some Battlefield if you want. That sounds fun. Just let me know. I think this opens now.
Got it. The door is open. Everyone should move through now.
Oh, this one.
I can't guarantee that it won't lock again when it closes.
And then should be pretty close to Captain Keyes at that point. And then we escort him out. Ooh, invisible guy. Not many invisible guys on normal, but that's fine. Kind of nice to have a chill, normal playthrough. So, instead of heroic or whatever. Just kind of appreciate the voice acting and things. And vibe with the music and the art direction. Okay.
Cortana to Echo 419. The shuttle bay door is open. You can start your
Alright,
approach.
Marine reinforcements, I guess, and then Keyes is pretty close by, I think. I always wanted to try to use this gun a lot back in the day because it was on the cover of First Strike. And I thought, well, if Chief used that, it must be a really good Covenant weapon. But it's kind of whatever. It's decent. Decent weapon. A good loadout would probably be this with the pistol, the actual human pistol. He wanted to say Forerunner because of Destiny. Destiny brain rot.
Does anyone see him?
Damn. Finished by the Needler. I'll just go full Covenant loadout. That makes sense. We're on a Covenant, what is it? Cruiser? Good lord. Cruiser, destroyer. Covenant warship. You gotta watch out for those needles. Holy shit. Easy to underestimate those things. It's basically like a plasma grenade going off in your face, but in a lot of games, you know, you'd be safe because you're the one who shot him, but Halo 1, you had a lot of ways to kill yourself in Halo 1 if you weren't careful. Mainly grenade physics. And I think fall damage is like more ridiculous in this one than any of the others.
I had a shot.
It's kind of overkill. I didn't need to shoot that many needles into him. Sorry about all those stray pink needles there. What is it? Beware the pink mist. Oh, there's Sarge. He must have came in on that Pelican. Forgot he showed up at that part. But I guess it makes sense because you go from here to Cartographer, so yeah, it makes sense that he would be on the same drop ship or whatever. Even though you end up landing in Pelicans instead of the Spirit or whatever you want to call it. I guess it's called the Spirit in this game, right? Just didn't have a name yet. Oh, that is, what, Zealot? That was scary. I think the gold ones are Zealots, right? Or maybe the light blue ones. Maybe gold is commander since Arbiter was gold and he was the supreme commander. I don't know. There's a terminal for Anniversary down here, isn't there? Not that I particularly care. Nope. That must be in the Keys version. The backtracking version. Which is still a pretty good mission, but not quite as not quite as great as this one.
Captain's transponder signal is strong. We must be close.
Okay, that just goes back there. All these hallways kind of look the same. It's like purely muscle memory that gets you through this. in like a reasonable length of time, I feel like. In the human and Forerunner levels, like you know, you have arrows a lot of time, arrows and signage and like all these little, you know, cheap little ways to tell the player where to go. But on these Covenant ships, you just kind of have to know and remember. But that's all right. Incentive to master the game, I guess. Which, after 25 years, I still have not quite done. So, nowhere to go but up. Someday. Is it this one? Yeah, it's one of these rooms.
We must be in the brig. These look like holding cells.
I want to say he's...
There are probably multiple detention
Yeah, this
cells.
is the first, and
must be
it
one
doesn't
of them
have
we need to
him,
keep
I don't
looking
think.
for.
Is there an invisible guy in here gonna kill me? No. This is just kind of like the fake out one. But I can get a health pack in here, I believe. Med kit. Whatever they call those. Get my health back, and then he'll be down the hallway or whatever. Health pack. Alrighty. Down here, maybe. There we go. That Needler is not doing the job for these jackals. But it's fun to watch, but it doesn't do the trick. Great for elites. Great for that poor bastard. Okay, this is the one with the invisible guys in it. And there's some invisible guys in the next level too. Like in Halo 1, the invisibility and the swords are kind of like the most OP things that the elites can do that, you know, you don't have access to, even like in multiplayer. Well, no, you have invisibility, but you don't have the sword in multiplayer, and you can't go invisible, you know, for very long, and not at will. It's like a power up. So when you're the Arbiter, it's like you can do all that shit like immediately. You're like, here, now you get to play with these the elite toys. And I guess some people didn't like that. I think the Arbiter is arguably the best character in the series, but it's fine.
Coming here was reckless. You two know better than this. Thanks. Marines, lock and load your weapons. Let's be ready to move.
Okay, yes, sir.
While the Covenant had us locked up in here, I overheard the guards talking about this ring world. They call it Halo.
One moment, sir. Accessing the Covenant BattleNet. According to the data in their networks, the ring has some kind of deep religious significance.
Sure
If
does.
I'm analyzing this correctly, they believe that Halo is some kind of weapon, one with vast, unimaginable power.
Then it's true. The Covenant kept saying that whoever controls Halo controls the fate of the universe.
Now I see. I have intercepted a number
It's an interesting bit of lore that on the surface doesn't seem to square up so nicely, that the Covenant thinks it's a weapon, but they also think it's the door to salvation, so interesting.
That's bad news. If Halo is a weapon and the Covenant gain control of it, they'll use it against us and wipe out the entire human race.
I imagine
Chief, Cortana,
one of the novels probably
we need to beat
unpacks
the Covenant
that
to Halo's
contrast, but
control room. Marines,
I don't
let's move.
remember
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
First Strike that well.
Chief, you have the point.
It's been, 15, 20 years since I read that. Bright screen, bright screen.
We should head back to the shuttle bay and call for evac.
I had that one.
Mark 5. What does he mean? Oh, my Mjolnir.
Let's find him.
My suit of armor.
Nobody on this side. Got it.
Alright, keys don't die.
Want some more of this?
When we were kids, like, keeping keys alive seemed so hard, but I think it's really just a matter of not being a coward and going first and just killing things and kind of knowing the way through the map a little bit better. Gonna run out of ammo. What's nice is the Marines kind of seem to know which way to go, so even if I forgot for a second, I could just look which way they're facing. And it's not so bad. This mission is kind of just a joy. Is this the hangar? No. Yeah. This away, I think. Right? Doesn't one of these open up? Here we go. This is where Keys would always die when you're a kid. And not very good at the game yet. Keys would always get stabbed by one of these guys.
Negative, Cortana. I've been engaged by Covenant air patrols, and I'm having a tough time shaking them. You'll be better off finding your own ride. Sorry.
Sorry.
Acknowledged, Foehammer. Cortana out. Air support is cut off, Captain. We need to hold here until she can move in.
Oh man, we're trapped in here.
We're screwed, man.
We're screwed, man.
Stow the bellyaching soldier. Remember, you're a leatherneck. Cortana, if you and the chief can get us into one of those Covenant dropships, I can fly us out of here.
Yes,
I can do that. I can do that.
there's a Covenant dropship still docked.
Let me get that for you.
Alrighty, I think we're pretty close to that hangar. I think that's scene right there, yeah.
That's it. The dropship is
Now we go to
Everybody, mount up.
a
Let's
very
get on board.
perfectly designed mission. Kind of what the vertical slice of the game probably, right, is the Silent Cartographer.
Interface with the ship's controls.
No need. I'll take this bird out myself.
Used to play Silent Cartographer over and over and over.
Hang on.
Just a perfect little sandbox with everything good about Halo kind of all in one mission.
Nice one, sir. Time for a little payback.
The Covenant believe that what they call the Silent Cartographer is somewhere under this island. The Cartographer is a map room that will lead us to Halo's control center. The island has multiple structures and installations. One of them contains the map room.
We're approaching the LZ. It's gonna be hot. Get set to cut out quick. Touchdown. Hit it, Marines.
Alrighty, and here we have the little Normandy storming the beach sequence, because you gotta have that, I guess. Very exciting little sequence. Sandbox design. Like, here's a beach, here's all the enemies. You got the pistol, you got a warthog. You're not far from a lot of rocket launcher ammunition. And there's like a good variety of enemy types in this mission. So, exploration. That's cool. It was used for the demo for good reason. It's like the perfect little sampler platter of everything that was so fun about this game. Like, you can just like walk out into the water and it's just like the water effects 25 years ago. Like, it was just mind-blowing how good the water looked once upon a time. And it still looks good. I mean, it still looks pretty damn good to me.
Okay, let's move out. Let's go find a map room that will show us the location of Halo's control center.
Kind of looks like Ricotta Prime from Knights of the Old Republic. It's like an island, I don't know, like island paradise with goofy looking aliens inhabiting it.
Get me an angle. Boys are troopers. Oh yeah.
Hunters up here, I think? Maybe not yet. Maybe I'm thinking of the later part of the mission. Where you come back here, maybe? Oh god. Sorry, Marines. Better you than me with that plasma grenade?
Covenant are putting up a real fight. The cartographer must be here. My analysis indicates that the map room should be at the bottom floor.
Normally I wouldn't even bother with this, but
let's keep going inside. Don't let them lock the door.
did I get him? That's cool. I don't know if I've ever stuck that guy before. I probably did years ago, but that's pretty cool.
I underestimated the Covenant's understanding.
I'm sure he'll be back there when we're back.
They've locked the doors, and we don't have enough firepower to get through them.
Cortana to Keys.
Go ahead, Cortana. Have you found the control center?
Negative.
The Covenant have impeded our progress. We can't proceed
I
unless
hate it when people impede my progress. Every day, somebody impeding my progress.
Here are your orders. I want you to use any means necessary to push your way into the facility and find Halo's control center. We have to get to the center before the Covenant.
Failure, people, is not an option.
Echo 419 to ground. I'll stay on the signal and keep an eye out for Covenant.
Keys is like the corporate regional manager coming in. Like, failure, people, is not an option. Like, he's an important dude. And he knows it.
Interior of the island. We need to find the security override to get this door open.
Alright, let's see if there's ammo and grenades. Alrighty. Used to be all kinds of tricks with the Warthog in this little narrow, whatever you want to call it.
Everybody out.
This little valley here.
Can't be all of them.
We would like ramp the Warthog through this little area, and then, you know, one person in co-op would aim the turret straight up so then the other guy could jump on the tip of the turret and then jump on top of the map. I think there are like much more efficient ways of doing that, but that's how we did it as kids. We would like put the Warthog on one of these rocks and then aim the turret straight up, and it is kind of fun to get up there and walk around and see the scale of how big the map is. I think this is probably where we did that, maybe. Yeah, because that's not that big a jump, so if we had the turret right there, it's pretty easy to pull off, even at 11 or 12 when we're not very good at video games, but we were having a lot of fun with Xbox regardless. Once upon a time, these guys were very scary. Oh shit. Not so scary now, but in some of the later Halos, they become scary again. Like Halo 5. Say what you will about Halo 5, but the hunters in that are pretty well designed, pretty terrifying. I guess the hunters were pretty well done in Infinite, but I'm not remembering anything too unique or noteworthy about them other than they're just like a tougher version of like the classic Halo 1 hunter, I guess, or Halo 2 hunter. Definitely, it's not a matter of just shooting them once in the orange spot anymore in Infinite, but this mission here and a couple of the others definitely have kind of an Infinite feel to them. This one, and then like Halo, and probably the Assault on the Control Room has a bit of Infinite to it for sure. Are there invisible guys here yet? No, hunters. Invisible guys probably when I walk out. That's it. A lot of encounters in Infinite, like the boss fights, remind me of this. Like sort of a medium tight space with like just a giant monster chasing you down. Except in Infinite, it's like, the big brutes with a suit of armor and a jetpack, thruster pack. A lot tougher than a hunter, actually. This was like so pretty the first time you saw it. It's like, oh wow. Like the effects are so cool.
Good.
I stuck that guy, he died. Ludonarrative dissonance right now. Pretty iconic Forerunner textures and shapes there. It's like not quite the mantle of responsibility, but it's damn close to that symbol. Or what? I guess you could call it the Reclaimer symbol. I remember those invisible guys being a lot tougher right there. This is always kind of a funny bit of design. It's like the overshield's right there, so you think like, oh, I'm gonna have an overshield, but we would always like jump like idiots and, lose the entire thing. And I mean, yeah, it's pretty hard to keep the overshield right there. It's just kind of like, it's there to be lost. It's like used up. Let's see here. A lot of rocket ammo in this mission. Wake up, he's here. That's funny. Oh, there we go. feel like I've gotten up there at one point, but it's probably trickier than some of the other spots where you can get on top of the map. Alrighty, I think it's just like back around this way, right? Because if you go further counterclockwise, I think it takes you back to the where the starting beach assault was. Here we go. No, wait. I'm wrong. Still gotta go around this one. Back up here. This is where I think we run into more hunters up here. Unless that's the end of the mission. I always kind of ignore this tunnel these days. Oh no, there's hunters. That wasn't crazy. Always two there are. Let's see. Oh god, I'm just gonna pistol him. Ouch. There we go. Goodbye. Need a med pack again. There's gonna be a bunch of them down here, I think. Let's see here. Is he gonna be holding? No, he's just got the assault rifle. Back in the days when they would hand animate all this stuff, I think, so. Can't start yawning at 11:30. That's crazy. I gotta wake up. I might hit that 50% point tonight, or even get past it. I'll be pretty happy with that. Come back and beat it in one follow-up stream. That'd be solid. I feel like there's something in here, but it's probably not a med pack. It's probably just, what, invis, if anything? No, it's nothing. Just kidding. Here we go. Go down here. I'll find a med kit. I'll live. Like right here. How dare you? How dare you try to plasma me? More hunters. They really got hunter happy with this design. They probably knew how satisfying it would be to be like, here's a bunch of rockets, and here's a bunch of hunters and warthogs to shoot at them. And that's kind of the secret sauce of this first Halo. It's just feels really good to blow stuff up.
We'll be in a tight spot if we don't get out of here before additional reinforcements arrive. Let's find that map. Is it down here?
feel like I've got to go a lot deeper before I get to where I'm supposed to be. Let's see. I think I'm going the wrong way. Oh yeah, it's one of these. I think I went in the Invis one and then missed this by just a few feet. No, it's another one of those little... Gotta be this. Yep, okay, there. All the doors kind of look the same. But we're pretty close to the cartographer. I think. Might even be right here. Yeah.
That holo panel should activate the map. Analyzing. Halo's control center is located there. That structure appears to be some sort of temple or shrine, if I've interpreted this correctly. Interesting. A shrine is an unlikely place to put such a significant installation.
Cortana to Captain Keyes. The captain has dropped out of contact, Cortana. His ship may be out of range or having equipment problems.
I guess it is kind of on top of like a sort of ziggurat shape, right?
And then tell him that the Master Chief and I have determined the location of the control center. We'll be heading there as soon as we're topside. Affirmative. Foehammer out.
Is the ramp right here? Yeah. You can really breeze through this one quickly if you... like on normal, especially. Jeez. Wonder who's on guitar in this version of the score. I think that's like, it might be that Brian, is it Brian Salta or something? Might be him playing. Sounds good though. They did a great job on both the anniversary scores. I wish, like, I don't care if there was ever a Halo 3 anniversary game, frankly, like, it doesn't need one, but, like, a score, like an orchestral, like, even like a live concert version of the Halo 3 score would be nice, like they did for, like, the Skyrim anniversary. Like, one of those for Halo 3 would go pretty hard with, like, the piano bits and all that stuff. I don't know. Or even just like what they did with Skyrim, like, you know, just kind of all the best bits of the soundtrack in concert. Like, they could easily do that with the Halo games and just make it into like a live album. Oh, shoot. Don't shoot, kill me. I gotta kill this guy like so many times, evidently. I stuck that man. Might have killed him a second time, I don't remember. That's cool that he's kind of hiding there waiting on you. That whole mission basically, he's sort of just waiting on you to come back around. Invis guys. Ooh, you guys are close. I did not realize that. Alrighty, Pelican. Oh, okay, kick me out, either way. I wonder if I did that, or if it... like, I don't remember mashing the X button again.
Foehammer, here are coordinates and a flight plan I've worked up. Cortana, these coordinates are underground. The Covenant did a thorough seismic
iconic Cortana interaction here.
I hope your analysis is on the money, Cortana. This pelican won't turn on a dime.
Look on the bright side, Foehammer.
The last thing the Covenant will expect is an aerial insertion
From underground. Definitely one of the great bits of level design here. All the sleeping grunts that you can slap on the back. Cute little animation bit here too. That's very classic Bungie right there.
Good luck. Foehammer out.
Just a goofy sense of humor, a healthy sense of what's fun. Like there's a lot of heady ideas in this game and this universe, and it can get sort of heavy and dark, but it doesn't have to be that way all the time because, you know, life's not that way all the time. You know, there's humor in stuff like Terminator and Aliens and all the movies that inspired a game like this. So Predator, etc. Makes sense that they would have humor.
The Covenant presence here is stronger than I anticipated. They seem to have the entire region secured. The weather patterns here seem natural, not artificial. I wonder if the ring's environment systems are malfunctioning, or if the designers wanted the installation to have inclement weather.
This is Fire Team Zulu requesting immediate assistance from any UNSC forces. Does anyone copy? Over.
I didn't think there were any human forces left on this part of the ring.
Cortana to Fire Team Zulu. I read you. Fire Team Zulu, this is Cortana. Hold position.
It's funny how sometimes that glass is breakable and sometimes it isn't. Good rule of thumb is to just be careful and not get too comfortable standing on it. Oh, Jesus. That played out about as well as it could have. That was scary. Oh, jeez. What's here? Is this the elevator that takes you down after this room? I think this leads to the elevator. Yep. And then we go back outside, I think, and there's like a first time you're getting shot at by a wraith is here, I think. You can get a sniper. melee feels really good when it connects the right way and it doesn't whiff. Another elevator up here, I think. Or are we down there already? Yeah, there we are. This is a cool little battle sequence. At this point, you've seen wraiths in the game, in the hangar on the Truth and Reconciliation, but you haven't been shot at by them yet, so it's kind of a fun little... Sometimes a surprise moment of getting blown to hell when one of those manages to hit you. Ooh, the collateral. Ooh, that was good. MCC feels pretty smooth. That wraith shot was like right by me. Guess I'll go back and get the hog. Snow effects are pretty nice. Sorry, man, you're getting left behind there. Is this an elite?
Over here.
Yeah.
Over here. I'm on it. Keep it steady for me.
That passenger is really hanging on with that one bar of life. Oh god.
Want some more?
Oh yeah, still hanging on. Okay, now we get a scorpion. And that horrible teammate who thinks he deserves to have both the sniper and the rocket, apparently, but you know, it's campaign, so it's allowed. It's for the good of the UNSC when it's in the campaign. Okay. That's lying. It says LB fires the machine gun, but it's left trigger. A little hiccup from the infinite, what is it? Universal infinite control scheme. Now we go down into those big tunnels with like the bridges that look very sort of Halo Wars, I guess, like Halo Wars 1. Forerunner loved their fancy bridges and stuff. Bridges and portals and phallic spires and all that. Lost a couple passengers here. It's fine. We'll honor their memory. Ooh, I'm kind of playing a little risky here. Need my shield back. Oh no. Yep. I knew it, and yet I didn't correct it. It's fine.
Don't bother getting up. Right on! Whoa! Good one.
Totally missed that shot. That's probably not good. Probably just better to get out and use this stuff. Oh, jeez. There we go. Let's see here. Not my finest shooting right there. Shit. Damn. Oh, I'm really cooked here if I don't get this one. There we go. Okay. It's a little dangerous there for a moment. Whoops. It's not, that wasn't really the plan.
I thought the Covenant had
Landed flawlessly.
forces in this area.
There we go.
Dropship! Covenant dropship inbound! The Covenant is dropping behind us!
There we go. There we go. I abandoned the Scorpion just in time to not be able to really drive it through here anyway, so, or at least not without, you know, doing some kind of cheese probably to force it through there with a grenade trick or something. Is he alive? He took a shot to the face and was fine.
Get below those stationary guns.
Affirmative. Hold.
Killed me while I was coughing.
Marines, hold your positions. We'll handle those guns.
Oh shit. A lot of elites all of a sudden. Thank you, Marines. There we go. Oh, come on. This Banshee is really... There we go. Okay. Doing a good job of staying just out of my field of vision. There we go, there we go. Just about there. Just about to the the big final sort of temple structure. The control room, if you will. Oh shit, I didn't mean to hit that little pillar. Making pretty decent time, 2 hours and 15 minutes, and I've gotten to what, the halfway point probably of the game, something like that. Pillars, Halo, Truth and Reconciliation, Cartographer, and now Control Room almost over with. So yeah, half the game just about wrapped up in like 2.5 hours, something like that. Not a particularly long game, but I'm all in favor of short games. By today's standards, Infinite still qualifies as a short game, really. But back then, this didn't seem short because the scope and everything about the experience was so huge. It didn't feel like a game you could just fly through in 5 hours. Nothing really too quaint about it to this day, except for maybe some of the facial animations or the, you know, the extent to which the writing, you know, is just sort of hinting at the larger universe or whatever. It's kind of like Star Wars Episode 4 or something. It's just it's enough to get the imagination going. But it's aged pretty phenomenally. Ooh, pistol too. Ooh, a gold guy. Gold guy. Oh, shit. Exactly like I planned it. Oh, he's noob comboing. That was perfect. Oh, God. I'm hurt. There we go. That was a good checkpoint. Good point to get a save there. It's a little dicey. On normal, you can just kind of ignore that other side. I think when I see like legendary speed runs, they kind of have to kill a lot of that stuff probably. Ooh, invisible guy. Caught me slipping a little bit. Alright. I think when we come out of here, just about that's kind of where you're on the little ledge that leads to the temple thing, the shrine, the control room. Let's do this. Yeah, that's a good loadout right there. Ouch. Give him a couple needlers, that's no joke. Gotta love the Halo 1 rocket. Like, you are a tank with this thing. I missed. Got him. Here we go. That's where I came in, isn't it? Yeah. There we go. I almost backtracked on accident. Despite the arrows on every little section of the floor. Alrighty, and then through here should be the control. Wait, you call me a cyborg? That's funny that they would use that term. That must have been like Bungie's shorthand for, you know, super soldier at that time. Spartan or demon, they probably didn't. I don't know, do they say demon in this game? Maybe like one bark, like one of the grunt barks might say demon. I don't know. I think they probably say demon in this game. Because they use it pretty loosely and matter-of-factly in the second one. Maybe the elites say it in this. There we go. There's those like drums and oh, that's nice. Well, you were not very impressive, my man. This guy doesn't have a sword, so he's not scary. There we go. There's a track on the Heat soundtrack or score or whatever. It sounds a lot like this little I don't know, electronic little synth part. This little very quiet melody. I swear that's like in the movie Heat. Alrighty. If I had a super weapon.
This must be the control room. The entrance to the control center is at the top of that pyramid structure.
Ah, shit.
I should be able to get us inside.
I need this. Goodbye. I need it. Alrighty. I think there's like a ton of guys in here, but it's fine. Oh, shoot. Look at this guy. He's cavalier there. Wow. Well, that was good. That's 2.5 hours, just about.
Control center.
So I might stream a little bit more of something else, whether it's Halo multiplayer or... not sure. But I feel like that's like the perfect halfway point, perfect stopping point to take a break, since I started right from the Pillar of Autumn and marathoned all the way through here, so... about 2 play sessions is good for Halo if you're not taking like a, you know, a dinner break or something.
That terminal, try there.
You all right?
Never been better. You can't imagine the wealth of information. The knowledge, so much, so fast. It's glorious.
So, what sort of weapon is it?
What are you talking about?
Let's stay focused. Halo. How do we use it against the Covenant?
This ring isn't a cudgel, you barbarian. It's something else. Something much more important. The Covenant were right. This ring... it's Forerunner. Give me a second to access. Yes, the Forerunner built this place, what they called a fortress world, in order to... wait. No, that can't be. Oh, those Covenant fools. They must have known. There must have been signs.
Slow down. You're losing me.
The Covenant found something, buried in this ring, something horrible, and now they're afraid.
Something buried? Where?
The captain, we've got to stop the captain.
Keys?
The weapons cache he's looking for, it's not really... we can't let him get inside.
I don't understand.
There's no time. Get out of here, find keys, stop him. Before it's too late!
Great cutscene. And then the game takes like this total cosmic horror shift. She gets all this knowledge and is like instantly like horrified. It's kind of like the stuff in the Greg Bear novels, right, where the scientists talk to the precursor, the eternal one or whatever, and just immediately like the knowledge of everything, they like just couldn't handle it, you know. Poor Cortana. I think we go this way. Oh, and the Covenant being dead is like this nice, like ominous bit of, oh, something is different, you know, something is shifting here. Not only are you in a spooky swamp and Keys is falling into a trap, but like just the Covenant being kind of dead already and stuff. There's some nice little touches here. Can't remember when I get the shotgun, if it's a little further along maybe. Oh, maybe this is where the shotgun is. Yeah, I think so. No? There's ammo for it. This guy have one? A little bit further, maybe. I mean, they went to the trouble to put shotgun shells back there, so we probably get it before we go underground, right? If that's the case. Maybe not. I need to go up somewhere, don't I? This way, probably. My muscle memory's failing me here. I should know exactly where to go. But this is the first level where I am kind of not remembering here. I think I just made a complete wrong turn at some point, and now I'm in this cool swampy area, but I don't think this is really where I'm supposed to be. I think I'm supposed to go up onto like a tree trunk somewhere. Is it up here, maybe? I think I already did this part. You'd think this pelican would be a good hint about which way to go. So maybe it's this. I feel like I've gone in circles now. Oh, here we go. See, I jumped down from this last time, and instead of jumping down, I need to go up. That's what it was. That's why I went in a circle. Here we go. There we go. That's where I want to be. If these guys were smart, they would just leave. We're worried about one little Spartan. The least of their problems right now. go. Alrighty. Through the looking glass or whatever here. Oh shit. Let's see, that bridge is out. I think. Yeah, so maybe you don't get the shotgun until after the flood appear. That's right. I never remember that. I always just expect it. Like, once I'm in this level, I'm like, shotgun, but... Oh, this poor bastard.
Stay back!
You have a good one, man. You have a good one.
I'll blow your brains out! Get away from me!
Poor guy. Poor guy. He had a bad day at work, that dude. Okay, here we go. Him and what? Private Jenkins? Alrighty. Go through this one. Blood on the floor and the walls. That's got to be good, right? Like the little GoldenEye keypad lock that we don't see before this and we don't see after this. It's just purely for this section here. Like Keys and his boys were trying to hack their way through a Forerunner door that really didn't want to be opened. Should have been some kind of clue there that they should have just left. Love that Spartan armor design in this one. Like it's kind of thick and clunky, but I don't know. It looks more timeless to me than a lot of the armor. Reach did a good job of bringing some of that back, the kind of chonky Spartan look.
Why do we always have to listen to this old stuff, Sarge? Watch your mouth, son. This stuff is your history. It should remind you grunts what we're fighting to protect.
Hey, if the Covenant want to wipe out this particular part of my history, that's fine by me.
Yeah, better it than us.
You ask them real nice next time you see them, Vicente. I'm sure they'll be happy to oblige.
LZ looks clear. I'm bringing us down.
Go, go, go! Stay close, Jenkins. Mendoza, move it up! Wait here for the captain and his squad, then get your ass inside.
Sir!
Okay, let's move!
Which is weird, right? I mean, look at it. Something scrambled the insides.
What's that? Plasma scoring?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there was an accident, you know, friendly fire or something?
What do we have, Sergeant?
Looks like a Covenant patrol. Badass elite units. All KIA.
Real pretty. Friend of yours?
Nah, we just met.
Right, well, let's get this door open.
I'll try, sir. But it looks like these Covenant worked pretty hard to lock it down.
Just do it, son.
Yes, sir. Got a bad feeling about this.
Boy, you always got a bad feeling about something.
Sarge, can you hear me?
What's going on, soldier?
We've got contact, lots of them, but they're not Covenant. They're just tearing through us. What the? Oh no!
Corporal, do you copy? Over. Mendoza, get your ass back up to second squad's position and find out what the hell is going on.
But
I don't have time for your lip, soldier. I gave you an order.
Sarge, listen.
What is that?
Where's that coming from, Mendoza?
I don't... There! Mira!
Hold still! Hold still! Let him have it! Sergeant, we're surrounded. God damn it, Jenkins! Fire your weapon!
There are too many, Sarge!
Don't even think about it, Marine.
Oh, this is local!
Back here, Marine. That's an order.
Jenkins!
What do they call those? Infection forms, I think. I'm trying to remember what we used to call those back in the day. Like the little... we might have called them like jellyfish or something. Those goofy nicknames kids come up with for everything. Kind of the scariest, grossest thing about the Flood. It's just the little infection pods. So disgusting. Oh, here we go. Let me reload. Let me reload. Okay. Ouch. Ouch. Here we go, here we go. I feel like this door used to be really easy to miss. Somehow, I don't know. It's right there, but I used to always miss it. This mission definitely hits different with headphones on. Holy shit. Everything sounds so gross and terrifyingly close to you and stuff. Little sound effects. So often in this mission it looks like you're heading somewhere you've already been, but I think I'm going the right way. I think it's fine. Just feels like I'm going backtracking. Yeah, no, here we go. There we go. That looks right. Oh god. I need some shield, man. Wow. Get out of that room faster and then maybe... Yeah. Still could be dangerous, but the main thing is getting out of that room.
This is Echo 492.
Great mission. And enter 343 Guilty Spark, right? About to see him, I think, up here. Little glowing blue dot.
There's a large tower a few hundred meters from your current position. Find a way above the fog and foliage canopy, and I can move in and pick you up.
Yeah, she's coming to give you a ride, and you're just gonna teleport out of there. To what, the library? Is the library right after this? Yeah. Poor Foehammer. Cortana does that a lot in Halo 4. It's like a similar thing of just like, you just teleporting all over the place. But here it's a little bit more nefarious, I guess, with Spark pulling the strings. And here we have basically like, what's that? It's not Backwash, is it? Backwash from Halo 2, the map pack. Pretty much Backwash from Halo 2.
Greetings. I am the monitor of Installation 04. I am 343 Guilty Spark. Someone has released the flood. My function is to prevent it from leaving this installation, but I require your assistance. Come, this way.